Our past may have shaped us, but it doesn't define what we can become together. I'm afraid to tell you how deeply I believe in the future we could have, even if we still carry shadows from before. There are things from my past that I'd rather leave behind, but my fear is that these scars might change the way you see me now. I just hope you can look past them and see my heart. I've lived a life I'd rather not look back on, but now, with you, I find myself wanting to be better. I'm just scared that sharing it might make you question why you chose me. I'm afraid that the ghosts of my past might haunt our present. I want so much to tell you everything, but I also fear it might push you away. My heart is holding secrets I wish weren't part of my story. I don't want you to see me any differently, but I owe you my truth, even if it scares me. I'm terrified that if I open up completely, you might not recognize the person you thought I was. But hiding my past from you isn't fair. So here I am, hoping you'll still stay. The past I carry isn't something I'm proud of, but I don't want it to cloud the future I see with you. I just fear the truth might change things between us. There are things I've never said out loud, things I've buried deep. Sharing them is terrifying, but hiding them feels like a wall between us. I want you to know me fully, but some parts of my past make me wonder if you'd still feel the same. I hope my truth won't scare you away. There are chapters in my life I wish I could rewrite. Yet, I want to be vulnerable with you, even if it means revealing the darkest parts of who I once was. The love I feel for you has given me courage, but sharing my past still makes my heart race. Will you look at me the same once you know? I'm holding secrets that I've never shared, and it's not because I don't trust you. It's because I'm afraid they'll make you see me differently. Letting go of the past isn't as easy as it seems, especially when the fear of losing you because of it looms so large. I'm scared that the person I used to be could still cast a shadow on who I am now, and that's not the way I want you to see me. Opening up about the past feels like tearing down walls I've built for years, but with you I feel I can try, if only to be understood. Sometimes I wonder if my past is the reason I keep certain parts of myself hidden. It's not easy to let go, even when I want to with you. You make me want to be honest in ways I've never been. But I'm afraid that sharing my past might make you see me as someone I no longer am. If I told you everything, Would it bring us closer, or would it make you question everything? It's a risk, but it's one I feel I need to take. My past is filled with things I wish I could forget, but I can't erase them. All I hope is that you can see me for who I am today. In the quiet of my thoughts, there's a fear that opening up about my past might break what we're building together. The life I've lived before you is something I rarely talk about. But with you, I find myself wanting to tell my story, even if it scares me. There are pieces of my past that don't match the person you know now. Will you accept the whole of me, knowing I am a mix of every experience I've had? I want to tell you everything, but some of it is heavy, and I worry that it may change the way you see me. I've been through things that left marks on me, and though they're in the past, they sometimes make me feel like I'm not enough for you. Sharing my past feels like unwrapping parts of me I'd rather leave in the dark. But with you, I feel a trust that makes me want to take that leap. There's a version of me that you've never seen, and I'm afraid that sharing it might make you question everything. If I told you about the person I used to be, would you still see me the same? It's a question I wrestle with, even as I long to tell you my truth. I've learned and grown, but the shadow of my past linger. I hope you'll still hold me close once you know. There's a fear that by sharing too much, I might lose you, but holding back feels like a betrayal of the honesty I want with you. My story isn't perfect, and neither am I. I just hope that by being open, I can show you a part of myself that's raw but real. The courage to share my past comes from my love for you, yet the fear of losing you holds me back. Our past may not matter to you, but to me, it's shaped who I am. I just fear that sharing it might weigh too heavily on us. I'm afraid that the truths of who I was may conflict with the person you see now. Can we build a future without the shadows of yesterday? You see my light, but I'm afraid my darkness might be too much. I just want you to know all of me without judgment. Opening up about my past feels like taking a plunge, but my love for you is worth every risk, even if it's terrifying. There's a part of me I keep hidden, fearing it might make you think twice. But love is about trust, and so I'm learning to let go. I worry that the stories I haven't told might change the way you see us, but I owe you honesty, even when it scares me. The past can sometimes feel like a heavy weight, yet I find myself ready to share it, because I want you to know all of me. In moments of vulnerability, I'm tempted to tell you everything, but the fear of pushing you away still lingers. I've come so far from where I once was, yet sometimes I wonder if my past will ever stop defining me. With you, I feel safe enough to reveal even the parts of me that I usually keep hidden. I just hope you'll still stay. You make me want to share my truth, even the parts that I'm not proud of, hoping you'll understand and still accept me. The life I had before was a different chapter, but it led me to you. I hope my past won't stand in the way of our future. There's a part of my past that I can't change, but with you, I feel a future that can be brighter than anything I've known. You deserve the truth, and I'm ready to give it, even if it means facing my biggest fears. It's not easy to open up, especially about the things I'm afraid might change us. But honesty is the foundation of love. If you knew everything, would you still feel the same? It's a question I struggle with, yet I want to be open with you. I know I'm not perfect, but I hope sharing my past will help you see the real me, flaws and all. Our pasts may not define us, but they are part of us. I want you to know me fully, and that means facing my fears. Sometimes I worry that the truth might hurt you, but love is worth the risk, and so I'm here, hoping for acceptance. Letting you in means showing you the parts of me I wish weren't there. Yet, for us, I'll take that step. The person I was isn't the person I am, but sharing my past might still be the scariest thing I've done. With you, I feel a courage I've never known, yet sharing my past makes me feel vulnerable in a way that terrifies me. I want you to know the full story, even the pages I wish I could rewrite. When I think of my past, I see lessons learned. When I think of you, I see love that's worth every truth. It's never easy to share my scars, but with you, I feel like they're a bridge to understanding each other deeper. The shadows I carry don't define me, but they're a part of me. I want to share with you, even if it's scary. I've carried my past in silence for so long, but with you, I feel ready to break free of the fear. There's strength in vulnerability, and with you, I feel ready to open up, even if it's the hardest thing to do. Our pasts don't matter, but my heart still carries the weight of experiences I've tried to leave behind. I hope sharing them doesn't change how you see me. Every scar tells a story, And while I've tried to move forward, I fear that opening up about them might make you reconsider what we have. The journey to who I am today has been rocky, and though I want to share my truth, I'm afraid of how it will affect our bond. Sometimes I look at my past and see a stranger staring back. I'm afraid you'll see that same stranger if I share too much.